PharmaVentures, experts in deals and alliances.
Hello and welcome to PharmaVentures Insights here in Berlin. Lots of biotech companies have platform technologies and theirs is always the greatest, going to deliver the best. Doesn't always turn out to be the case, but one company that's actually been exploiting their platform and is in the clinic with some exciting results is Dimerix. And joining me on the show today is Kathy Harrison, CEO of Dimerix. Kathy, welcome.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
Good to have you here. So I gave you the build up there.
So tell us the results.
Let's start a little bit with the platform. It's called the Receptor-Heteromer Investigation Technology, or HIT for short.
That's right, yes.
Perhaps just a little bit about how that works, and then we'll move on to the great things you've been doing with it.
So what the receptor-hit technology allows us to do is to understand the way receptors interact with each other and form heteromers, which can in many cases cause them to transactivate each other, switch each other on and off and interact together in a functional way. This is very important in drug development, as you need to know that when you're targeting a receptor, whether it's in interaction with another receptor, which might cause a different effect than you're expecting.
So this is all about developing compounds or other molecules that will modulate those receptors in some way and actually modulate the way cells behave, a little bit akin to how we're now currently trying to modulate the immune system for other diseases. Would that be fair?
Yep, that's exactly right. And understanding the way the receptors interact with each other is really important in understanding how it will work in a whole body context as opposed to just in a test tube.
Right. You have a platform, which the HIT platform, and you started exploiting that to produce some molecules. What disease have you been going after, and where have you got to?
So our lead indication is for chronic kidney disease. We're actually developing DMX 200 for focal segmental glomerular sclerosis, or FSGS for short. We have orphan drug designation in the US for that. However, as part of our program, we've just completed a phase 2A study in which we looked at a whole range of chronic kidney disease patients from different diagnoses. And what we found is we had some very exciting data just released at Kidney Week, American Society of Nephrology, in which we saw a really significant reduction in proteinuria in the diabetic nephropathy group. Diabetic nephropathy is obviously a huge indication and a massive license opportunity for us. So we would like to explore that a little bit more. It was a small group of 10 patients, but to see such a significant result, a 36% reduction in proteinuria over and above standard of care, which is double what some competitors have seen. So we're very, very excited about this opportunity. And as a result, we've redesigned and extended what we were going to do with the phase 2B. We feel that these data are too powerful for us to walk away from. Even though we would out-license diabetic nephropathy, we would pursue orphan indications ourselves. So it's a pretty exciting time, pretty remarkable data in this small group of patients.
Well, that's fantastic news, and just so that it doesn't sort of get bypassed, 10 patients, which isn't a large number of patients, so to get such level of significance in 10 patients, that must have been phenomenally good.
Exactly. That's what we were so surprised with, was that it was a statistically significant result. And like you say, in 10 patients, we never went into the study as an exploratory study, as a primary endpoint was safety. We didn't go into it intending to average reductions in proteinuria. We went into it looking for responders, so indications of efficacy, people who might in themselves individually see a 50% reduction in proteinuria. And we were excited when a quarter of the patients saw that across the whole study. But then when we looked more closely, we found that 5 of 6 of those responders were the diabetic nephropathy group. And so that's fully half of the diabetic nephropathy group had at least a 50% reduction. And as a whole, the group responded very, very well. So yes, you're absolutely right. In such a small group, we were astounded to see such significance.
Kathy, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you, you're welcome.
For more information about PharmaVentures, visit our website